against the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. To throw, it's Simmons. Grab made by the tight end. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that.
Breaks it, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Missouri, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Gonna run it. It's Richard. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player. It's great for the program. And because of that, it's great.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Marsh. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And the Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Indiana, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Terry.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue.
A deep shot to the right. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. An explosive play for this speedy wide receiver. Joe, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given them exactly what they need, and it's really all about that speed that you mentioned. His ability to take the top off the defense is vital to this offense and how they...
Leads in the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. He barrels into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On the ground, it's Richard. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Caught over the middle, it's Becker. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Using his legs here. slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Receiver makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking. Now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Morris. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The short hands, it's Becker. He stops short of that 1st down marker. He's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Hardy. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
To the air, it's Simmons. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That's a costly mistake grabbing the jersey there. The Tigers offense is on the move now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a quick grab. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
To throw, it's Simmons. Caught for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Takes the handoff. It's Richard. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Action fake. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Trying to find some room. It's Richard. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, I love the idea of going to the big tight end here down the field, but this is just elite coverage, and I know it's tough to bat it away when you're going to the big tight end, but watch him elevate there and get that ball out of the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
The successful play like this is really built during the week. Chris, these coaches see that in obvious passing situations on 3rd down, this defense sells out to stop that pass. You can see they're dropping into zone, and so a run play right here is highly effective, and they're able to hand the football.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Coaches always talk to us about being balanced, but here's the thing, if something is working, force them to stop it. Big play in the run game, then they go to the passing game and immediately take a sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Hoover. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Important second down play coming up. Out to play fake. He'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Hoosiers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. In the red area, it's Richard. Nowhere to run up the middle. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Hoover. He's got it near the end zone. Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. On the ground, it's Hardy. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, he's got open space. Now here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The key to playing great defense is tackling in space. And here, just an easy completion for the offense, short of the first down marker, and they can't get him down to the ground. That is so frustrating for a defense.
And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at 7.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
The Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. And we'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Morris. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Grab down the middle. It's Richard. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, as a quarterback, you just say this is no chance. Look at the penetration from the defense. They're able to get in the backfield, and there's nowhere to go with the football. The one thing you've got to do as a quarterback, not put the ball in harm's way. It's a nice job by him not trying to force that pitch.
Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Missouri with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's 3rd and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game picking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, credit to this defense with a huge play there on 3rd down. And now in this situation, they're really forced to go for it on 4th. It's got to be your best play call. As a play caller, you look down at your sheet. What is your best play? It has to be called right now.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Lee. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Second down now after the sack. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Looking for the wideout. Hart over the middle. It's Lee. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Grinding away with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Handoff to the single back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Oh, devastating after a great offensive series, and the kicker misses the chip shot. I think from here on out, you might think about going for it on 4th down because his confidence has got to be shook.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He hands it off from the gun. Gets past the 35. Breaks. Now here he goes. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still no answer for this offense.
Just outstanding stuff from this offense, executing when they desperately needed it. And now, Chris, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. We played all this football, and it's basically 0-0.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Simmons. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So here we go. In the final seconds, 1 swing of the leg for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a